Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again. What a topic. Uh, uh, uh. Look, I talk to quite a bit of people, and some women get offended when men ask them how many children they have. I told them, y'all shouldn't be offended by that. Because one thing we got to understand is that whomever we're meeting at the time that we're meeting them in our lives, and if we have already lived life, I know I wasn't living my life according to, oh, just in case I meet a man, I better have 1.2 children or maybe four. Maybe he accept that. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put something in it. I am not, I don't know about anybody else, looking for anyone else to take care of my children. Never have, even when my children were underage. But the thing that people have to understand is that you have life before this life. There's different sections of your life when things you plan may not go as planned. But my plans is not built around no man. Not that I don't respect one. Not that I will reject one. Not that I won't protect one. But to live my life for one that I have no clue that this one person lives. So when I run into this person, my whole life I'm judged on before I met him. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. If you can't accept my past, we can't have a future because everyone has a past. So go on with the situation that I'm speaking of. So I told them don't get upset about it because one thing is if you meet a woman or a man with children, but I'm talking to about women right now, how they feel. If you come into a man and you have children, he doesn't have to take care of your children. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to. And you might not even need him to. But there is a reason why some of them think that way. One reason they think that way is this: when they ask you how many children that you have, they want to see how you feel about what came outside of you. See how you feel about the child that came from inside of you. They're trying to figure out if how you feel about your children. I'm gonna say it like that. That's why they asked you about your children sometime, to see how you feel about your children that came outside of you, from the inside of you, how you dealing with them on the outside of you. Because some women have children and don't take care of them properly and mother them accordingly. So sometimes they want to do that. They want to, wish my I got tongue tied through the whole thing, but it is what it is. They just want to see how you feel about your children, you know? And then another reason, too, that some of them ask you about how many children you have is because they're trying to see how many children, how many people they got to fool. Think about that. Maybe we can fool one, maybe two. But if you have more than that, sometimes they think about that. And the only person that thinks about that is people that are planning on fooling you or tricking you. See, you might get trick if you got one child, maybe trick that child or manipulate that child. But if you have a multiplicity of children, somebody gonna catch on to it. Somebody radar is gonna be like, oh no, wait a minute. But if you coming on full fledged, straight up, what's up, we good, in the neighborhood, you ain't got to be worried about how many children somebody got, male or female. This dude got 3 kids, but if he got them in line, he loving on them and treating them good, and it's all good in the neighborhood. I ain't worried about how many children a man got. That's his life before he met me. Now, if he don't got him in order, if he ain't got his stuff together with him, I can't do all that. I'm not finna be, fighting no battles that he ain't even won. I'm not gonna do that. But, and I know sometimes it depends on the situation, but you know what I'm talking about within reason. We know that some children all got a problem with the parent regardless of whatever. But I'm talking about you just straight up ain't raised them churn. You ain't raised them. You laid them, but you didn't raise them. So I'm just saying that sometimes men ask women about how many children they have to see how they feel about the children that they have. And then sometimes men ask you, and women too, but I'm talking about to the women right now, that men ask you how many children you have to see how many people they gotta fool. So I hope that helped you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.